Welcome to the May 2009 City Focus. On this edition, summer water conservation information, fire ISO rating upgraded, library summer reading video, and Hester's Crossing project opens. These stories and more on City Focus.
The summer watering season is underway, and new water conservation rates are in effect through October. Christy Justice has more information on how you can make sure you're not wasting water at your home or business.
The new block rate program is in effect from May through October and is designed to encourage conservation by charging a higher rate to higher usage customers. During conservation months, the first 18,000 gallons of water your household uses will be charged $2.24 per 1,000 gallons, and every 1,000 gallons after that will be charged $2.80. Residents who use less than 18,000 gallons a month during the summer, which is about 80% of our customers, won't see any changes in the amount they are billed.
We implemented these new block rates for during the summer months because 20% of our residential customers use about half of our water. So by implementing these rates, hopefully it will promote water conservation.
The city's water conservation and drought contingency program is designed to protect the integrity of water supply facilities, prolong the life of existing water sources, minimize the impacts of water supply shortages. We have also launched a conservation rate calculator at roundrocktexas.gov/mybill. Here you can input your water consumption to see how you stack up against the average water customer in the summer months and see if there will be any change in your water rate. If you would like to have a closer look taken at the utilization of water at your home or business, you can schedule a water audit with our water conservation specialist.
Outside the house, the largest water user is the irrigation system, and this is where I spend most of my time actually. I'll write out a recommended schedule for you based on your landscape and the sprinkler heads and how many gallons it's using, and then figure out how many gallons your current schedule is using. That way you can see if there's any water savings, and usually there is, and just look and see how the system can be made more efficient.
Remember, for tips and water conservation information, you can always visit roundrocktexas.gov/water conservation.
One feature at roundrocktexas.gov that we're particularly proud of is our meetings and events calendar. We recently added 2 new features to make getting to and keeping track of events a little easier.
As always, clicking more events on the homepage or the calendar link at the top of any page on roundrocktexas.gov takes you to the calendar view for the current month. Our recent additions were to single calendar items. We highlight events taking place all over town, so to help you get to your destination, each item should now have a link to a Google map. From here, you can even get precise driving directions. We also added a link to download an event onto your desktop calendar so you can better keep up with events of interest taking place in the future. Clicking on the Add to My Calendar link should open up your desktop calendar application and drop the event in alongside your other scheduled items. Check out both of our new features by clicking on a calendar item from the city homepage or at roundrocktexas.gov/calendar, and then come check out one of our meetings or events.
A community committed to protecting lives and property needs trained firefighters, proper equipment, and adequate water supplies. Quality fire coverage not only helps keep us safe, it also helps keep insurance costs in the city low.
Fire is the largest cause of property damage in the United States, and in the last decade alone has caused more than $120 billion worth of property damage.
The Insurance Services Office, or ISO, evaluates the risks associated with a fire protection service a city provides and recommends a public protection classification rating. Insurance companies use this rating to set premiums for an area. Three main factors are taken into consideration to determine a fire department's ISO rating.
And the ratings take consideration the fire department, the water department, and also the communications division that handles our 911 calls.
In late 2006, the city requested that its aging ISO classification be looked at, and our rating was upgraded from a 4 to a 2/10. Even after the upgrade, the fire department felt there were still improvements to be made.
Well, after that rating, we continued to make improvements to the fire department. We opened up Station 7 in the north side. We added a truck company at Station 4 in the south side and did other improvements as well. So we brought ISO back in to do a supplemental report. They did that, and while we're still a Class 2, we're a stronger Class 2 than we were before. Previously, because we had one of the areas that was more than 5 miles from a fire station, we had a 2/10. And this latest supplemental rating took away the 10 to make everything in the city of Round Rock and what we provide service to within 5 miles from a fire station an ISO property Class 2.
The newly upgraded rating is good for citizens because most insurance companies use it when setting property insurance policy rates. A better rating should translate into lower insurance rates for your home or business.
We figured that kind of a back of the envelope figuring that it saves about a nickel on the tax roll. So there should be a savings to the residents and businesses for their property fire insurance.
We hope people of all ages will take advantage of our great summer reading program. Once again, the library has created a short video to get us excited to read at libraries deep in the heart of Texas.
What's this? Looks like a library card.
We better turn that in. Whoever lost that's going to want it back before summer so they can sign up for the summer reading program.
Oh, la biblioteca. What is the summer reading program?
It's where everyone signs up to read for fun and prizes.
You read whatever you want, whenever you want, and no book reports. Cool.
I wonder what the theme is this year.
Look.
Deep in the heart of Texas, at the public library, with every book I take a look to see what I can see. From the skyscrapers of Houston to the Fort Worth Rodeo, I can take a trip on a sailing ship in the Gulf of Mexico. I can ride across the desert or explore the Alamo. I can navigate the Lone Star State. It's easy to participate deep in the heart of Texas at the public library. With every book I take a look to see what I can be. I can be a cowboy and sleep under the stars, or I can race into space to Jupiter and Mars. I can be a great detective or strum on my guitar. Create, invent, experiment. I can even be the president.
Hey everybody, let's dance on over to the library and check out a book. You can do the two-step, you can jump and jive, you can pop and glide, you can cha-cha, you can Roomba, you can Zumba, you can twist and shout, you can shake it out. Just wiggle your body, move it all around and go crazy!
En el corazón me dejas, a la biblioteca voy. Leer es un placer, mañana y hoy. Outside the sun is blazing. It's 98 degrees. The library is nice and cool, and there's all
It's been a long time coming, but the wait has been worth it. The improvements at Hester's Crossing and Interstate 35 are complete, and traffic is moving through this intersection like never before.
It was up and away at the celebration marking the completion of the Hester's Crossing improvements. The city of Round Rock nearly a decade ago envisioned and began planning for improvements to the road network here on the south end of town. The goal was to enable motorists to get to destinations like Dell, La Frontera, Walmart, and Target without having to navigate Interstate 35. The final pieces of that plan are now in place.
With a lot of patience from the people that live in the area, we have now finally completed those improvements that were envisioned 8-10 years ago and done in pieces. And it unfortunately had to be done in pieces because of money, because of other regulatory agencies and commitments that we had to get with the state and other people. But we're finally there, and it's a great improvement for our city.
The project cost $18.3 million. The city's share was $12.9 million, but the Texas Department of Transportation provided $5.4 million. That's a lot of money, but there was a lot of work done.
We lost some ramps, both entrances and exits, when the State Highway 45 project was built. And while the Hester's project doesn't make up for that or completely replace it, it does help us ease traffic through the intersections with Hester's Crossing. On the west side, we have a frontage road bypass that allows you to drive under the Hester's Crossing bridge and not go through the traffic signal so that you can access La Frontera and other office and shopping opportunities to the south. And on the east side of IH-35, the frontage road received additional lanes so that we can move traffic more efficiently through the signal. Hester's Crossing's bridge structure itself was widened to give us, again, more capacity to move traffic through the intersections. And then the South Mays extension was finally completed on the alignment that was planned some 8 years ago. You put all those improvements together, and what it means is a lot better mobility in the southern part of our community now.
In Round Rock, we jam out to the sweet sounds of talented artists all summer at the Round Rock Concert Series.
The Round Rock Concert Series offers free live music concerts at the Round Rock Amphitheater on the third Sunday of every month through September. The series kicks off Sunday, May 17th at 7 p.m. with music from Pictures of Then, a band that has been featured on MTV's Choose or Lose tour, The Real World, and The Hills. On June 20th at 3 p.m., the concert series combines with the Juneteenth celebration to feature 11-Fingered Charlie. In July, we'll swing to the sounds of the Marshall Swing Band. In August, enjoy country music from Paul Eason, and we finish in September with indie music from Drew Smith's Lonely Choir, who returns to Austin after a national tour. Grab your friends, a blanket, and some lawn chairs, and we'll see you at the amphitheater. For more information, go to roundrocktexas.gov/concerts.
Cardboard boats are getting ready to set sail right here in Round Rock's Old Settlers Park.
The Parks and Recreation Department will host the second annual Round Rock the Boat Regatta. It's not too late to register a boat, or you can simply come out and watch the fun.
On Saturday, May 16th, the lake at Old Settlers Park will be filled with cardboard boats, pirates, and sailors ready to set sail in their homemade boats. Competitors will race to compete for awards ranging from "Who cares about the boat? We look good," to the That Can't Be Made Out of Cardboard award. Prizes for the fastest, smallest, and largest boat will be given out, along with awards for the most spectacular sinking, People's Choice Award, and many others. Pits open at 9 a.m. with races starting at noon.
Come on out and watch them sink. For more information on how you can register for the Round Rock the Boat Regatta, visit us at roundrocktexas.gov/rocktheboat.
This program brought to you with support from the Round Rock Leader. Visit us on the web at rrleader.com.